Hi, my name is Dalton McKinney, and I'm currently a freshman enrolled at Indiana University. Now, I remember when I was trying to make my decision on where to go to college, and I knew one thing. That was that I didn't want to leave the state of Indiana. After looking into some career fields, and then taking a few tests that would help me with my process, I decided that the major for me would most likely be finance. I always loved math in high school, and I loved to work strategically and analytically, and I also really love to work with people. So for some reason, I felt that finance would allow for me to hone in my skills into that specific career field. And it just so happened that there was a top 10 business school in my backyard. But after taking a semester's courses of where that were required for me to get my degree in finance, it just seemed like something was missing. I felt like I needed to look into another field. So informatics was something that I came across, and it was interesting to me. And I also had a friend from high school who was going into that career field. And even then, I struggled on grasping the idea of what informatics really was. So I sought out the help from an advisor, and they recommended that I take the course Info Y100, and this is what I'll be discussing in this video today. Now first, I'll begin by talking about my big TET moment. During my freshman year of high school, I took a class that highly integrated the computer application Autodesk Inventor. Now this is just an application that basically just allows people to draft and design almost anything they want. You can kind of compare it to like maybe Minecraft if you're into that. And I was really just kind of hooked on it, and I really enjoyed going to the class because I was able to design almost anything that I wanted to, and by the end of the class I was able to draft fairly elaborate designs. And this is pretty significant to me because it got me interested in all sorts of other computer applications, and that would ultimately leading up to me developing skills that are required from classes here at IU, such as K201. Now throughout Info Y100, I was able to reflect on who I am, and was even able to learn a little bit about where I might want to go in the future. I have definitely figured out that I have a passion for wanting to help others in almost any way possible, and I want to be able to help those who especially helped me, like those in my family and those in my community. That is why I believe that a degree in informatics and a minor in business will allow for me to develop the right set of tools to be successful in the future. Then, I will be ready to help my community in a major way. The community that I grew up in is a farming community, and technology is leading to some of the greatest innovations in that area. By establishing the relationships that will help me acquire the technology and then use my application skills to then apply it to the farming machinery and equipment, I could have the chance to advance the agricultural realm of my community. My next steps are to take the one class that I need to be able to enter the School of Informatics and Computing. And that class is Info Y101, which I will be taking this summer. Then, I plan on pursuing a degree in informatics with a minor in business, and then in order to develop my IT toolbox, I want to get more involved in clubs and activities that the School of Informatics and Computing has to offer. One in particular that interests me was the student ambassadors. Also, I would like to find a club in the business school as well, and maybe quite possibly a business fraternity. I feel that the more diverse my portfolio is, the more appealing I will be to future employers, thus creating new possibilities for me every day. Thank you for watching my video.